In this tutorial we are going to be seeing how to navigate in Painter. We should use Painter like a sketchbook, something that we can rotate, zoom in, zoom out, gets closer to you, get further ahead from you. So it's an interaction between screen and student, and you should just try to feel as comfortable as possible with the screen in front of you and use it and rotate it as you would be doing with a sketchbook. So if I just grab an image and I click and drag it into Painter, one first option is just not to have this whole image on the background disturbing and distracting you. You could just go to a single document view, click on it on your toolbar, and you're going to have like a gray background that is not going to distract you. We have a few possibilities to navigate. You have the Navigator. For the ones who likes to use it, you go to Window, Navigator, and you get here the whole navigation information, where you have as well the possibility of zooming in, out, and rotating, and actually as well giving an angle that you would like to have the image for you to be working with. I like to work most of all with my brush, my pencil, and the three different options from the toolbar. So I would just close navigation, and I work most of the time with my brush active. So I have already the brush on, and I just go to shortcuts from my keyboard. So the first thing I do is Command minus, it zooms out, Command plus, it zooms in. If you would like to be working with the zoom tool, you can just click on it, and you have the first is a plus, and you just click Option and you have minus. And if you would like to zoom in a certain area, you hold the Shift key and you get a cross, and you can just click and drag to select an area, and you're going to be zooming in. So your Option key would just give you the zoom out factor. If you zoomed in a lot and you would like to have now the image on 100% resolution, you double click on the zoom, and if you would like to have it fitting on screen, you double click on the hand. The hand has a few possibilities as well. I can just move my image to any place I would like to have it on the screen, and if I would like to rotate it, I have the rotation tool, or I can just hold the Option key. I'll get a finger pointing up, and I can just rotate my image to be inclining it to the position I would like to have on the screen. If I would like to fit it again, I just need to press Option, double click on the image, and it's going to be on the right position again. So this is the first possibility. I have an image for you guys. The first thing is to have this filling to the file on the screen, instead of be working on the paper, be working now on the screen, and navigating the best way it works for you. So you can just zoom in with the zoom tool, press the space bar, and you have the hand. I have now my brush on. You can select any tool you would like to be working with. Like I would like to use for this exercise the feather and pencils, and I like the variant called Realistisch to be, and I'm just grabbing another color. Try just to see how your hand works with this exercise file. The first moment is just to fill up and add information. If you would like to just undo it, you press Command Z. If you say, well, this is not really the best way to make it, maybe I need to rotate it a little bit, so I press the space bar and Option. Now I'll just try it in a different way. It's even worse. So just try to get a feeling how this works for you guys, and which is the best way to be dealing with it. We have a few options as well to do straight lines. Of course, it's good for you to do it by hand, and if you cannot really do it so well by hand, try to maybe rotate a little bit the image, bring it a little bit further ahead, and try some lines. And if you would like to have lines, straight lines, of course you can, instead of using the freehand line, you can use the second option from Painter, which is going to give you the possibility of doing straight lines without making it free by hand. Pressing V, you open a new possibility of line. V again. If I wouldn't do it, he would just be giving me lines non-stop. So pressing V, I can restart a new line. Okay, Command Z, 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 Z. I'm going to move backwards here. I would like to have the paper back to the position that I started with, so I press spacebar and Option, double click it, and I would tell you guys to stop trying. Oops, it's always good to do mistakes on tutorials. I would like to have the freehand line again. Mistakes are going to be done a lot, and I think it's a good way to learn from mistakes as well. So try to make an apple drawing, try to get a feeling to the tools that you're working with, see how it works with you as well. Have a pressure sensitivity brush on your hands. It's really cool. It's a good way to start trying things out and getting a feeling to the software and to the hardware that you have in front of you. Have fun. Bye bye.